Hello friends, let's begin another PIYO session. This one will be slightly more challenging, but I will be guiding you through all the levels and options and modifications, so don't worry if you just started. Go ahead, find a nice, warm, quiet spot where you can be alone for a moment. Our practice will not take more than 30 minutes, and I promise you, you're gonna have a total body workout. We're gonna slim down those legs, strengthen our core, and also challenge upper body on the way there. We will also not forget about back muscles. It's so important to work our body from every single angle, front and back. Take a moment and focus on your breathing. You want your breathing to be deep and relaxing. Breath into the nose, your chest lifts up, fills in with air, and as you exhale, you're gonna hear yourself making like wind sound. It may also remind you waves. Feel free to use your imagination and take yourself anywhere you want to be now. Do you have a favorite place you would like to go? I do. Remember, if there's anything to distract you during this practice, I want you to shift your focus back to your breathing. Inhale and exhale. This is all that matters right now, today. You will deal with everything else later. Open up your arms with palms facing up and bring your arms up to the sky. Reach there. Exhale and allow your arms fall down. Another breath in. And exhale. Make sure you can hear that sound. And another breath in and out. Always reminding your body when you are about to work out. We're going to start with just few gentle stretches and few warm-up exercises, just sitting on a mat, rolling those shoulders back, releasing any tension from around it, whether it's a morning warm-up or you feel those muscles are tight after the long day. Keep going. Go ahead, put your hands together behind you. Tilt your head back. Look at the ceiling above. And then exhale. Allow your head to fall down. Good stretch for upper back. We'll do it again. Make sure your breathing is comfortable. And another one. Every time we come back from one position to another, you're going to find this more comfortable. Bring one hand to the mat as you reach over. Feel that body stretch and come back. Switch up. There is a lot of exercise where we're really going to practice full range of motion moves. And so that is always important that you do at least few stretches or even longer warm-up. As like I mentioned during the previous video, PIYO 1, You can go ahead and put those two workouts together. Combining, you're gonna have 1 hour. Or just 30 minutes if you choose this more advanced PIYO 2. Couple twisting movements here just to make sure those muscles are warmed up and ready for some challenge. Breath in and out. Twist. One side and another. Alright, standing position, full body stretch, bringing arms up and over, and exhaling, forward fold, all down, bringing hands to the mat and dropping head down and up, like we were saying yes or no, and walk to plank. Let's make sure the whole body stays aligned. We're gonna start with mountain climbers, one leg at a time. Let's curl those knees up and forward. Start warming up those abs. And because this is more intensive, make sure your breathing is catching up. Now go ahead, start moving your leg up and down, pointing toe to the ceiling, to the highest point above our tailbone. We're gonna do about 8 repetitions per side. Curl your knee forward and low lunge. Bring your arms up and exhale. Bring your body down. We're gonna balance from high to low lunge. Today holding arms either above the head, but you can also bring your hands to your hips or just open them out if that feels better. Bring your hands down to your knee for more challenge and continue dropping the other knee to the mat and up, engaging those glutes, hamstrings, and also quads. Notice the top of our head is not moving much here. Put your hands behind you and try this other option. Feel free to switch from one or another. Bring your hands back to the front of your mat, plank, and downward dog. Let's press through those palms, switch leg, and as before, keep lifting up your leg up and down, getting back to the highest point above our tailbone. This is a little more intensive option for PIYO. Step forward, back to lunge position. Take a moment to adjust your legs. Make sure they are hips wide apart. Bring your upper body up and moving up to high lunge and low lunge. We're gonna switch from one position to another one. Notice that front knee is not supposed to pass our toes. We kind of balance to somewhere around our ankle and moving slightly back. And switching to more advanced option for the lunge, and we'll be dropping down and up. Feel free to either keep your hands supported on your knee, or if you like the previous option better, go ahead, put your hands behind, lift up your chest, and add more fun to this exercise. It's okay if you need to stop for a moment or skip few reps. But remember, no challenge, no change, and we want changes in our body. Plank position, and one more time, let's climb that mountain, one leg at a time. Working out those abdominals, and press through your palms again. Push up, down. The previous position with knees down is a great option for plank. Alright, how about if we start curling knees side to side and activate those obliques more? Knees down on the mat, push up. That's our option. It is a challenging segment for upper body. Bear with me. Downward dog. Let's stretch again. Come back to plank. And this time we'll be tapping one palm to the other one. Knees down option would be also very helpful here if you're new. Start skipping over this time, right? So climbing the same mountain but getting there faster. Crisscrossing and reaching to the opposite elbow. Go for about 8 repetitions of each movement, 12 if you want to have a better workout, 16 if you really want to feel it next day. And I know you do. Start crisscrossing, this time tap opposite shoulder, shoulder taps. And again, curling those knees, how it feels. It feels great. Keep going. And push up, down. Very nice. Child pose. Let's recover. Shift your attention back to your breathing. Are you ready to repeat the whole thing, or are we moving on? Guys, one more time, quick reminder, at any point we can bring our planks to low planks. Holding the same position on our forearms. Going along with lifts, one at a time. This could be done with our palms and toes on the mat. If you're curious how this feels, experiment, do 8 of each. Very important that we are maintaining our body aligned. That includes neck. Drop your hips slowly from right to left and fire up those obliques again. Working with your own body weight and being able to finish all those repetitions feels so good because you know you are comfortable with your body weight. Start tapping your toes side to side. You can go all the way out to the side of the mat. You could even keep your toes suspended here without actually touching the ground. And dropping those hips again, right to left. Keep going. Anytime you need to take a break, bring your knees to the mat, and child pose will give you that recover. If you don't need it, keep going. Always listening to our body. Go ahead, find yoga block. It could also be feet ball, very soft ball that we are able to squeeze. We will place it between our knees and we will move on to boat pose. Shoulders will not be above hips. We want to slightly move our position back. How far, it's up to you, but I want you to feel that your core are really challenged to stabilize that position. If it's too much, just place your hands behind or extend your arms forward. We're gonna squeeze block in and out with our knees and possibly making even more challenging for our body, moving arms either up to the side, in or out. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see it better. I really want you to feel this workout. It's gonna slim down your legs. It's gonna strengthen your core. Bring those arms forward. Let's get ready. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. As you are doing it, think about scale 1 to 10. I want you to do perfect 10 each time and give your muscles a second to relax, then squeeze it again. The second position with arms open is harder. Once you open up your arms more, it is even more challenging. I love it. You're really gonna feel how those muscles are attached to the pelvic. And because of the block, it's so challenging. Keep going. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Now we have 90-degree point flex in our arms. One pointed up, one forward. Keep going. Switch arms. Add a little bit of motion here. That's another sort of challenge. We're doing about 10 of each, but I encourage you to do everything twice. Take a moment of break if you need it. knowing that we are only halfway through. We're gonna keep going, squeezing the block and release it when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch position, open your arms, keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're gonna look at your legs and you should see how those muscles contract. 90-degree point flex. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch position. 90-degree point flex. Make sure your chin is up and parallel to the floor. I'm sure you feel those legs are on fire. Keep going. 90-degree point flex again. Yes. Keep going. Hard work. And take a break. Well done. All right, and we're gonna switch position now. Go ahead, lie down in a prone position, extend your arms forward, keep block right in between your palms. Move your upper body off the mat slowly, and then we're gonna have options. You can choose to move one leg at a time and just alternate. You can choose to move both legs up at a time. This option is slightly harder, but that's PIYO 2. You know why you're here. You can start moving just the opposite arm to leg, one at a time. I am going with slow movement up and down, but I encourage you to hold each position for a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, and then come back down. Do not let gravity to take you back to the mat too fast. Keep trying. You're getting better with every single movement, one day at a time. Slow progress is better than no progress, remember. Good. Here we are pausing those positions. We also try to do minimum of 12 repetitions. Maybe 16. Maybe you're gonna repeat this workout twice. Make yourself proud today. Well done. Cat and cow, rounding spine, pressing through those palms, and then slowly arching it up. Very slow and controlled motion. Exhale. And inhale. Just breathe. Give yourself a little bit of that stretch. Recovery. We have a few more exercises to do, so it's always good to drop in some exercise where we are actively recovering. Go ahead, extend one leg back and the opposite arm forward. Take a moment and find your balance before you add motion up and down. Look how little. Our arm almost lines up with leg. We are glazing down. Our elbow is slightly bent. And belly button is into the spine, close to the spine. Core extremely engaged. Now go ahead, try touch the opposite elbow with your knee, then reach for it like you were reaching for something. Go there. Do it again. Round up that spine and reach forward. Really imagine what would that be. Rounding it up, reaching for it. All right, and again, exhale. and inhale. Bring your arms forward, it's puppy pose. Point that tailbone back and up. It's not child pose, those two are very similar, but I want you to enjoy this one now. What a wonderful stretch that is. We have the other side to do. Always check if that's the opposite arm. And keep going, keep practice. I want you to be the best version of you. If today you feel like level 1, just do the best you can at level 1. If you feel like level 2 PIYO, go for it. Keep going. Policy in motion. Just a little bit more glazing down. There you go. And again, rounding up that spine, reaching forward. Keep going. Look how many exercises we're only preparing us for this actual movement, right? It's a journey. We never want to just jump into the mat and do those advanced moves. Our body needs time to get there slowly, step by step. And again, diving into stretch that we deserve so much, targeting those obliques. Always try to give yourself around 30 seconds. And then point your toe along with your knee and your palm, reach out. Open up the hip, even open up your arm and look at the ceiling above you. One of the most powerful stretches for abdominals and those hip flexors. Moving on to the other side. If you would like to, you could keep your palms on yoga block, adding a little bit more to the stretch. If you don't have it yet, I hope you have it, but if you don't, just follow me on this workout. Slow down the breathing, and again stretching to the side. Palm, knee and toe are lining up for this position. It's a beautiful position. I'm sure you feel great when you go there. All right, friends, and this is the last segment of our PIYO 2. This is actually the same segment that we had in PIYO 1. So core strengthening exercise, roll-ups that we are getting ready for now, boat pose, and we are bringing every vertebra slowly down into the mat. Knees are slightly bent. On the way up, I want you to follow your arms, fully exhale, and once you come back to boat pose, decide if you want to bring your arms over or not today. But remember, no challenge, no change. Listen to your body. If you're ready for it, I want you to go for it. We don't have to roll up very quickly. I want you to feel that slow and controlled breath and movement. We are dealing here with gravity and our own body weight. We are allowing our spine to move around. We are allowing those deep layered abs that surround our spine to be finely engaged. add those rotation moves. But remember, you want to keep your head in between your shoulders as you are rotating from your hips, right to left. Exhale out. Exhale on the other side. Come back slowly. Keep going. For intermediate students, I suggest you do at least 12 reps. For everybody else, go for 16 or more. Just remember, when your form gets bad, it's time to either take a break or stop. Another rotation move, and now I really want you exhale and hear yourself. It's loud, it's challenging. You are exhaling any toxins from your body. You are really activating and supporting digestive system with any of those rotating moves. This feels good. Keep moving. Breath in, reaching up. Exhale when you touch the mat. Keep moving. Roll it down slowly. Curl your right knee in toward your chest. Circle your toe out a few times. We are just getting ready for single leg extensions. You're already familiar with options. I'm still gonna guide you through those. But if you're in intermediate, I want you to mix up at least level 2 with other options. Shoulder blades off the mat. Keep switching those legs one at a time. Inhale on one side, fully exhale on the other side. Feel free to choose tempo for this movement. Just remember, your breathing is catching up. You want to find the rhythm and go with it. Once your form gets bad, I want you to put your head down, curl your knees into your chest, and give yourself 10-15 second break. Level 2, pull your knee toward yourself with only one hand. It's going to be the opposite one. And with your other one, you're going to reach side to side. Feeling those obliques even more. Keep moving. Breath in and exhale. All right, moving on. Level 3, we are putting our arms on hold, working legs and core only. Keep checking on your position. If you can't finish it without your arms, just switch back to level 1 or 2. Keep going. Level 4, bringing those arms up or over. Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one starts off being excellent. We have to wait for it. We have to work for it. We have to be patient. Rest. All right, now I want you to choose your favorite 4 and alternate those 4. It could be level 1, 2, or 3 or 4, however you want to. It's your workout. Keep going. Remember those abdominal exercise, and any workout, it doesn't have to be extreme. Just be consistent. Yes, those you can do every single day. You only want to remember about adding some sort of back exercise to your routines. We already did that, so we're good for today. All right, put your head down. You did fantastic. Happy baby pose. Go ahead, grab your big toe, open up your knees, open up your legs, recover. You did amazing. If that's your evening workout, make sure you don't do it too close to your bedtime. About 2 hours before would be great, or sooner. It is pretty intensive. Go ahead, move your legs over, try reach as far above the head or even down to the ground above you. Listen to your body. Always try remember where you started. That's how we can see any progress. I know there's gonna be progress. If you are seeing any progress, I want you to let me know in the comments. Guys, make sure you subscribe for my channel so I can always surprise you with more workouts. Thank you.